So I have a project share. This items came from PandaHall.com, and I do have a coupon code to share with you guys. It is YXYTBAFTER. I'll leave it linked down below. I'll also leave a link to all of these items as well. So these were actually like coin preservers, like coin displays, and I wanted to turn them into specimen cards. So it actually came with 6 different sizes, and then I just put them into little smaller Ziploc baggies because it was just easier to keep them all sorted by size that way, and I didn't have to worry about like which size was which because they're getting kind of mixed up. So I'm going to show you guys what I already started working on. I got kind of like a little bit of everything going on right here on my desk. So I did some with the Tim Holtz Distress Oxide, and I did not like these because it turned chalky, and then I started like smudging my fingerprints and it just came out like chalky on the plastic, so it didn't stay clear at all. I don't know if you guys can even see that or be able to tell that it looks frosted, so I didn't like that, and I wanted to give, you know, kind of everything a little try. So I only did 2 of those, and then I did these over here in different sizes. So I used my little mini inks, and I liked that a whole lot better. So here is just kind of like a little mix of everything. I did different sizes, I did different color combinations. So I was trying to like remember, see on some of these I didn't write down. I was trying to remember like what I did on what. So this one is the antique linen and walnut stain. So that just had the 2 colors. So you kind of get like a whole little idea of all the little mix here. But then everything started turning kind of green on me and not keeping like the real brown. So I think what the difference was, so that's why I'm going to experiment right here, was I had done a bunch of the cards in the antique linen, and then I had done the vintage Photoshop, and that's how I got this really brown one right here. And I really liked how that one turned out. And then I couldn't replicate this brown again, and it started just turning, you know, like green on me. So this one is the antique linen with the vintage photo. So these are both done in the same thing, the antique linen and the vintage photo. But I think what the difference was I had painted this one in the antique linen, and then I had to walk away to go help Sunny with something, and then I came back and then I put the vintage photo on there. So I'm gonna experiment and see if that's what made the difference. So I had done this one, I've let it sit so it's dry, and I'm gonna see if inking that up made the difference. I just cut up a bunch of little small makeup sponges because they're just really cheap. Look, I got a bunch of ink on my finger. It's like stained. When I opened it the first time, I just like, I don't know what I did. I had sprayed ink everywhere. It was such a mess. So I'm just gonna dab a little bit in here and just kind of go around the edge. You see, it's not giving me that brown. I don't know what happened. I love how that gave me that like nice brown, and now it's just kind of like a brown green. I don't know what I did different then. I thought maybe it's because I had let it sit a little bit, but this one sat and it's still not giving me that same dark brown effect. So I don't know how I did this one, but I really like the look of that one. So I don't know what I did. So I just went ahead and I did ink both sides. I just wanted to have like a whole like complete look because I didn't know exactly what I would be doing with these, if I was going to glue them to a page or what I was going to do. So I just knew that I wanted them to be like little specimen cards. So that's what we're going to do there. And then I pulled out some of my vellum stickers that I have. And like I said, I want to make these into like little specimen cards. So I'm going to see, maybe we'll do a blue butterfly. I think that'll be really nice. So do a little blue butterfly in this one. Just going to take off the backing there. I'm trying to place this right in the middle. Like that. Just give it a good little rub so it's all nice and sealed down. Then I'm going to take my glue and just go along the edges here and glue this down. And let's see how this comes out. That's cute. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted it to look like a little specimen card, like my little butterfly was being preserved in here. And that is definitely working there. So this is a vellum sticker. I kind of wish that it was like a see-through sticker, so that way you wouldn't get that little like edging of the vellum. So I am going, let me go ahead and just put those on there to just kind of hold that down. So I want to try another one. Let me get another set of stickers. So I went through my stash and I pulled out this butterfly sticker. It's just see-through all around the edge, so I think this one will work better. So the one thing I forgot was I need to figure out which side I like better, so that way I can see which side will be the front of my display. So I'm gonna do this way. And let's just try to put this right in the middle there. Oh, see, I think that looks so cool. So it definitely, I like this look better. It definitely looks more like, you know, just a little pressed butterfly in there being preserved. Then we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to just go ahead and throw some of our glue all the way around. See, this one was walnut stain that I had put on here with the antique linen. Then we are just going to give that a press down. And there we go. We have our little specimen card. And then I'm going to just put some little bit of weight on there to let that go ahead and dry. So I think this came out really cute. If you definitely have some stamps, like on these smaller one, you could definitely add, you know, like a specimen number, or, you know, if you have one that says like specimen, that will work really nicely. You would have to do like probably a little label on the larger ones. There's not a whole lot of room to stamp on. But like I said, there's 6 different sizes, so you get so many different possibilities with those. So that's what I worked on with those. And then I did play around with these tiny tags. I don't even know how many tiny tags are in here. There's a whole lot in here. So I was stamping on them, and then it has like a slick, it's glossy. So I smeared a lot of these. I had just found a little happy stamp. And so yeah, I stamped the happy, and then I tried to ink it, and that didn't work. So then this one, I had inked the front and the back with the antique linen. And then I was able to stamp the happy, but it's still kind of smeared on there. So you definitely have to ink them. See, this was my best one. I inked it, let it completely dry. I left it for like a good 10 minutes. And then went and stamped the happy and made sure I didn't touch it anymore. And then that's how I got this one that worked out the best. So even with that one, I think it would work out really nicely to just go ahead and kind of like double ink it and ink around the edges, just to give it a little bit more of a two-tone little look to it. So it just adds a little bit more color. So there's those. So you can do a lot of different things. I wanted to see if I had like a little love stamp, or maybe like a little butterfly to put on these tags. I think would be really cute. You could definitely pop a hole with and add a jump ring, and then just include this little tag like hanging off of the corner of your specimen card. I think that would be really cute. Just have that dangling off of there. I think that would work really, really nicely as well. So I definitely need to play with those some more. I want to try to coffee dye them. I've never coffee dyed anything, but that's the plan for the rest of them. I want to see how they'll coffee dye, so then that way we can get this little like thread colored as well. That way that's not just left white. And then the other thing I was playing with today was this kit that I got. So it's to make your own little glass charms. So I just pulled out a bunch of my diamond dots because I have so many left over from doing them. And here I only filled up half of the little globe. And then this one I made completely full. So it might be kind of hard to see. So this one's half and this one is completely full. Let me know, which one do you like better? I can't figure out which one I like better. I kind of like the look of both, honestly. So let me know down in the comments which one did you like. So the way I did this was I just grabbed a couple. I threw it in this baggie just to get that little mix in there. And I gotta say, I love the rhinestone ones, but they get lost in here. So basically all that you see is a little silver. So in the end, I didn't really like how that looked. I think it would have been better just to do it all in a solid color. So all that I did was I took this out. There's a tiny little hole right here. You'd need some really small sequins to fit in there if you wanted to do sequins. I wish I had like a little tiny funnel also. I think that would really help. So I just kind of, you know, pinched the little baggie to make my own little funnel. And then I just knew that it was going to spill anyways. And then I just go and just pick them up and add them back into the little globe. So I just pour them in there, let it make a little bit of a mess. And then you fill it as much as you want. That's about, yeah, that's about half right there. I'm going to do just a little bit more. I'm not going to do full, but I want it like 3/4 this time. Oh yeah, I think I like that. So it's not full, but it's not quite half. I like that look a lot. I think that's going to be my favorite. And then I just took some of my E6000 and I just went ahead and added it to one of the little caps. And then you just let it sit. Oh, I forgot to bring it out. What I actually did was I got a jump ring and I put the jump ring on my table. And then I just put this right on top so that way my little glass dome wouldn't roll away while this was trying to glue. And of course I was trying to pick up my table to video for you guys and I picked up the jump ring, which I actually needed. So that's how I got mine, just to stay in place. So you just need some E6000. These tops do have a hole, so you could go ahead and add a jump ring through there when you're ready to add it to, you know, a chunky charm or a little dangle or whatever you're doing with these. So you're just going to go ahead and I try to get it on the edge, but you know, it doesn't always work E6000 to go exactly where you want. So I was trying to get it just on the edge as much as possible and kind of not in the middle because that's where the hole is. And just throw some glue on there. And then just go ahead and line this up. And there you go. So there is your little glass, little dangle. I don't even know what you call these dangles, baubles, I don't know. But yeah, you definitely need something to kind of help hold it upright. So that way, you know, you let that go ahead and set and let the glue set there. So yeah, if you have a jump ring, I recommend just putting a little jump ring down and letting that just sit in there to hold its place. You know what, it might be even be able to use, got like little scissors. Oh yeah, see, that'll work. Put that in the little finger portion of your scissor right there, and there you go. So that's our little video for today. That's what I've been working on today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, please let me know down below in the comments. I'm more than happy to help you guys out, and we'll see you later. Bye guys.